The Home: Courtship, Marriage, and Children by John R. Rice. ePub Editor's Notes. I first received this book from Pastor Stephen L. Anderson of Faithful Word Baptist Church in Tempe, Arizona. Recently married, it has been said that the words of John R. Rice have saved my marriage 3 times in my first 3 years of marriage. My wife and I have a goal of reading the home book at least once a year. There are currently 4 physical copies of The Home in my bookshelf, primed and ready to go to be addressed to the next set of newlyweds. With the growing popularity of e-readers and the rising trend of Christian hate speech censorship, I thought it best to secure an acceptable digital format. I did inquire of Sword of the Lord, the publisher, as to if a digital version already existed. However, I was told one did not. I admit I did not seek permission to create this version simply because it needed to be done. The following describes the process I took to create this ePub file. Number 1. I carefully destroyed my original copy of the book, each page separated. Number 2. The loose pages were scanned into my computer and turned into a searchable PDF. 3. I then spent the next week or so correcting the format. Known unintentional errors, misspellings, fearful to accidentally change the Word of God and the original contents of the author. Some words may appear misspelled simply because the scanner didn't recognize the letters or word when it converted the PDF image to searchable PDF. General formatting. I found that the original copy had inconsistent lists, bullet points, headings, subheadings, and quotes. It is unknown if this was intentional from John R. Rice or if different publishing standards existed almost 100 years ago. Known changes and clarifications. Our beloved John R. Rice strongly believed that the words fornication and adultery were interchangeable. They are not the same thing. I have added a small section in the chapter most applicable to show from the KJV, that is the King James Bible, that fornication and adultery can easily and understandably be described as different. This error was one clarification that my pastor, Stephen L. Anderson, told me when giving me the book. I have tried my best to find and replace adultery for fornication and vice versa where applicable, being careful not to change the Word of God accordingly. God bless you for reading this excellent book. If you would like to stay in contact, please feel free to email Jake Thornton at jatwwjd@juno.com.